What's up, guys? Welcome back. Today we're about to use that new mini skid that I got, and we're about to knock out 2 jobs. First one is picking up that sand from the one woman that I delivered to earlier this week on Monday or Tuesday, whatever day it was, I forget. And the second job is spreading some rocks for the customer I delivered to yesterday. It was some river rock that I delivered over, and they figured that they will let me go ahead and do it because I told them I had my new piece of equipment and I upsold them on the job. So I'm just prepping right now for the job. I should have did it last night, but I had to do a lot of running around last night picking up a bucket, and yesterday I was working, so I didn't really have time to set up last night. But that's usually how I would like to do it. I hate setting up in the morning because it takes a lot of time and you can't just get up and get to the job site. So yeah, that's what we're doing today. Stay tuned here. I'm gonna go knock these 2 jobs out. I'm just prepping, pump my tire up right now, and we're gonna get out of here. All right, guys, so now that we're all settled up, now I can tell you the purpose of this new series that I want to try out. Since I got this new piece of equipment, this new mini skid that's running, driving, is doing everything I need, I want to make a series based off of how much you can make off of a $2,500 investment. In this case, for me, it's the mini skid and it's a piece of equipment. So that's what my new series is going to be, me pretty much doing a whole bunch of jobs with this and seeing how fast I can get a return on investment and how much of a return investment I can get on this initial investment. So this is going to be the start to this series right now. This is going to be the first video today. These 2 jobs are going to be the first jobs for me doing this. Granted, I did get a steal on this machine. I only paid $2,500, so I really only got to make back $2,500 and today I'm about to make back a good amount of that back already on the first 2 jobs I'm about to do today. So yeah, stay tuned here. This is the new series that we're going to be conducting on the channel, and I'm going to be this is for people that are just getting into the business and are kind of scared to pull the trigger on getting that piece of equipment that they've been wanting for a long time. This is pretty much showing you, I mean, of course in my case I got a killer deal on my piece of equipment, but even if it's $5,000 or $7,000, like, this is to show you how fast you can get your return on investment. And if you're really grinding, you can really get all your money back within the matter of a few months when you're in this type of business. So I'm about 17 minutes away from where I'm going. I can pick it back up when we get over there. Looks like they're having like some type of soccer tournament, or maybe they just having soccer games today over here at the fairgrounds, which is pretty cool. This kind of takes me back to when I was playing football when I was younger. We had everything on Saturdays. It wasn't Sundays, but yeah. So it's pretty cool, nonetheless. But it's a lot of people here. A lot of people. Never mind. It looks like a Vietnamese or Asian type of festival. What the? How am I gonna get over there? What the heck, man? Let me see if I can loop around. But this is like some type of festival, which is pretty cool as well. But what is that? This is the way I went to get in there last time, so I'm hoping I can go straight. Can't go like there. Let me talk to him. It's not ideal. I thought they were going to be done by now. Pushing almost 12 o'clock. Dang, all right, cool. Let's see what we got going on. Yeah, no, ooh. Maybe I should go to my other job and come back to this one. It's like there's no way I can get in here. I gotta back my dump trailer all the way back there. And there's no way I'm gonna be able to do that. Yep, so we just gotta take all this out, scoop it up, put it in a dump trailer. It's actually not even all that much. Might be like 4 tons. So yeah, they gotta clean it up. She said give her like 30 more minutes, and then I'll be able to get in here and back the dump trailer up. Get this out. All right, I'll go ahead and get all this sand taken out. Put it right in there. My little ramp system. Let's do it. Yeah, so the mini skid was doing pretty good so far, and it started off really strong. It was just scooping the dirt up, and I was using this little wrench system I had going on, and it was doing its job. I had no complaints, and it was going good. Mind you guys, this is the first time I've ever used a mini skid on a job, so I was like, oh, this is great. But it was great until it wasn't, and as you can see here very soon, that everything good always turns out to be bad. Look at that. That looks terrible. But you know isn't terrible? Today's sponsor, Jobber. Unlike my mini skid here, Jobber takes all the hardship out of running business. It allows you to focus on things that help you grow and improve your business. If you've been swamped from head to toe in your business with back-end work, with going in the field, with doing everything, it's time to delegate and go ahead and let Jobber take some of that load off of you. If you're looking for a way to streamline your business, go down to my description right now and sign up with Jobber to get a 14-day free trial and 20% off your first 6 months. But let's get back to the regular video. Had a hydraulic hose burst immediately. It sucks. It's really working perfectly too. But luckily I always carry an extra hydraulic hose with me, so I gotta take this off. That one down there off and put this one on there. It's much longer, but it'll work for right now. It'll get me through it. This thing catastrophically failed, this hose. But I got it out, and the other hose is ready to be put in. Well, the second half of it, I already got the one half already attached. The new hose already on there, so let me just put this down here. Right now, attach this all together. Alright, let me get to it. Let me get back to it. Look at my hands. I gotta run our Tractor Supply because this is a 1/2 inch and this is 3/8. And this has to be the same. Either I'll get a whole new hose that just mimics this because it's 3/8 to 1/2 inch. So the 3/8 end obviously fits on there perfectly fine. This end has to be a 1/2 inch, it looks like. So it freaking sucks. It's only 20 minutes away, but you can just see it's just entirely too big. So what I'm gonna do is I gotta go get it, come back. Just gonna buy a hose like this instead. And I'll just keep this as my spare again. Cause I always kept this in my truck. This is a spare, but dang. And this literally sucks. I was getting this knocked out. This literally took to get this little about 5 minutes. But then I tried to get right here and I put it under a little bit of a load when I was trying to get this one up. So I was trying to lift it, and obviously the person who sold this to me, he told me change out the lines, but clearly that's not the truth. That's far from the truth. So what I might do is go get this line as well, because this one looks terrible. And it'll be dumb to have another one burst out for no reason. If I can just get both of them at the same time, just get this one and this one. These two were replaced. Let me see what else we got here. I'm just gonna get these two, I think. Because those are for like the drive and lift. That's for the drive, and this side's for the lift. I mean, most of them are in decent shape. They're not terrible. But these two, I don't know why he got in here, changed these two, but didn't change these two. I mean, I know hydraulic hoses are expensive, but like, that's just not the way of going about it. Leave people in a bad situation when you do stuff like that. But I'm not gonna sit here and complain. I'm just gonna go ahead and get this fixed. And then put everything back after I'm done. But yeah, let's do it. All right, so $134 later and a bunch of time sitting there trying to put pieces together. We got the stuff we need. I got both hydraulic hose lines just so I don't have to worry about the other one blowing out. And if it does, I probably just change both of them right now, and I don't gotta worry about it. But whew, it's brain heavy stuff, man. Brain heavy stuff. Let me just get back there for 20 minutes. Hurry up, today's getting late. All right, they helping me out get on the trailer. Give me what this is. Right. Back up a little bit on this side. Back up this. Hey. Yep. What's it up, Sean? All right, guys. So I was trying to shovel a little bit, but that's just not efficient. And I'm gonna kill myself trying to shovel all this by myself. So there's a guy that works over here at the fairgrounds in Orlando, and he has a tractor right there. So the fairgrounds owns it. So I'm gonna see if somebody can run that. It has a front end loader on it, and honestly, it don't take like 3 or 4 scoops, and it'll be done with that big bucket. So I called my customer and seeing if she can kind of get in contact with somebody that can get that done, because
I mean, I could come back tomorrow after I get it fixed. I'm gonna get my machine fixed tomorrow. I already called my hydraulic hose guy, and he said he can come tomorrow because the hoses I got and everything I got, they did not fit. They keep it simple. For some reason, every time I try to go to a Tractor Supply and, you know, create my own hoses, it never works. But, you know, I was in a pickle, so I tried it anyways because as a business owner, I have to try. You know, I'm trying to solve people's problems. But, yeah, so we're going to see if he can load me up. Like I said, it'll only take him like 3 scoops. He comes one time, boom. 2 times, boom. 3 times, boom. Maybe 4 times. But you can just load it right there in the front. But we'll see. If he can't, then I guess I'll have to come back tomorrow or something. I don't know. If I'm allowed to. I don't even know if I'm allowed to. But, yeah, that's my predicament currently. So I'm going to wait till the customer gets back to me. But, yeah. All right, so I figured since the guy, I think he can help me, but he's just busy right now, the guy. So, I mean, right now what I'm doing, I'm just shoveling. There's no need for me to just sit here and do nothing and act like a damsel in distress. So it's my job, so I'm gonna keep on shoveling. I thought you guys on a time lapse, but he really could have just came. He was right there. He picked up the forklift and he just drove right past. Like, come on, man. It literally would have taken you 10 minutes to do this with that tractor. But I can't make it his problem. It's my problem, really. But I am tired, though, from the shoveling. I'm going to continue doing it. Put you guys on time lapse. Let's try to knock this out. Ooh. Had to take a break. I had to start lifting my legs. See, I'm always saying it, but I'm not always doing it. When I'm consciously thinking about it, then I do it. But when I'm not consciously thinking about it, I always forget. But I am knocking it out. You know, moving decently fast. It hasn't been that long since, you know, I last talked. But he doesn't know when he can get over here. They're trying to set up for some other buildings. Yeah, so I'm going to keep eating away at it. And if I get done before he's able to get here, then so be it. Like I said, it is my job, it's my responsibility. So I can't put that on anybody else, even though it would only take him about 10 minutes to do it. I understand people got their own priorities that they got to handle. He has a job that he has to keep. So, yeah, that's what we got going on the trailer. I'm hoping that this could all fit right here if he doesn't show up, because I can't get it back there. There's no possible way. I mean, because if he comes with the loader, then he can load it right over the side wall. I'm hoping that it all fits, though, because I just seen him on the forklift 2 seconds ago, right next to the tractor. And then I guess he went back over there. He just moved his JCB. He went this way to the left and then back to the right and did something. And then he just parked it and left. But the tractor's right there. Drive right up the street, come around to this door, come right through, scoop it up 3 or 4 times, and he'll be done. Give me 3 scoops and I'll be fine. I'll get all the rest myself. But no, I'm not going to keep on talking about it. I'm going to get back to it. Because talking's not going to get this job done. And I prefer not to have to come back tomorrow. You know, so yeah, let me do it. Alright guys, so I'm getting there. I mean, I think I have enough space. I don't want to bury my machine, I really don't. But I'm almost there. I might have to do what I gotta do. And then what I'll do with the sand is I'm gonna use it in my backyard. When running the equipment, you always need more material like dirt, sand. And in Florida, everything is sand anyway, so it won't be like it's a big issue. If I use this in my backyard, my whole backyard is sandy. But this is no joke, but it's not like it's something I've never done before, so
it just kind of is what it is. But I'm hoping this guy can come soon. If he can come right now, it'll probably be like one scoop. He can just push it, scoop it all up. Maybe two actually, 'cause that one's kind of thick over there. But I don't know. If he doesn't, then I'll be done soon anyways. So I really just gotta keep on eating away at it. I'm gonna bag it back shit a little more. Yeah, if I back up, it makes it a little bit easier for me. So then I don't gotta take any steps. So, I'm sure you guys probably know that. And yeah, I'm not gonna be able to obviously strap my machine down because of the sand. Because my original plan was push all the sand to the front, then I can strap my machine down on the back D-rings, but clearly that's not an option. So, I mean, I'm not very far away. I'm only 15 minutes away from my house. I'm just gonna make the drive like this. The skid has a brake on it, or like a mechanical brake. You pull it and it kind of locks the chain in so it can't move. And it's right over top of the axle, which is good. And there's still sand in front of it from, you know, the first couple of scoops I did earlier when the machine was running. So I think the weight will be hopefully evenly distributed. If the guy comes and he comes and dumps all the rest of this in the front, then I'll be golden, you know. Then I don't want to have to worry about, you know, the weight being all messed up. But like I said, I'm only going 15 minutes up the road. It's on the street. Like, it's really close. I'm not even on the highway. So, worst comes to worst, you know, I just drive slow. But yeah. I'll put you guys back on the time lapse. Almost there, man. Almost there. Just a little bit more to go. Taking one more break, and then what I'll do with this, I'll try to scrape as much as I can. And then I got a little Robbie blower, small 18-volt one. I'll try to blow this up and get the little remaining stragglers up as best I can. But the warehouse isn't really, you know, kept super nicely, you know. So I don't know if it has to be perfectly swept, you know. So yeah, we'll see. And plus, he has a tractor anyway, so if he has to come back and scrape it, he has a tractor, you know, so. Whew. All right, let me go ahead and get this done.
All right, everything is cleaned up. I'm about to head out. I just got done blowing it. It's not perfect, but there's no possibility I can get that stuff up. And I only have this little blower, so I can't just sit here and blow forever because this battery's gonna run out of battery anyways. So I'm just gonna head out and job completed. Let me get in the car and I'll catch you back with you guys.
All right, so it's the next day. I'm waiting for this hose guy to get here. He's supposed to get here this morning, but he had some issues with his family, so I understand that. He had to go take care of some business with his family. But he said he'll be here in the next 40 minutes, but it's getting late in the day because I've been waiting since 8 a.m. this morning, and he has some issues, which is it's all right, I guess. But what I'm going to do now, since I still got that sand on there, I'm going to go ahead and shovel it off the trailer since I have nothing better to do. So like my skid is completely buried. So I'm going to put some right here and then put some on the other side of the yard and use it like that. And yeah, maybe I'll dump the rest at Rodell's, my local landscape yard, and they'll just take it for free because they can resell it. But let's get to it. And then obviously later I have to go do that second job that I wasn't able to get to yesterday because the mishaps that happened. So let's get to it.
So right here, I got most of it shoveled off on the other side and this side. But if you ever need any hose repair in the Central Florida area, call this place right here. They make them on the spot, right there, hosepower.com, and they'll come out to you, get you right. It's not super cheap, but you know it's gonna help you if you're in a pickle. So give them a call if you ever need any hose repairs. I use them all the time. Sometimes I just think I can do it myself, but there's no way. But yeah. All right, so we're back up and running. Got the machine back there, but I'm just dumping the rest of the sand off. I'm gonna grade it with the machine, and then I might head over to that job and knock that out, grade those rocks out for them over there, spread them.
All right, so that's all done and all spread. They charged me for the hoses because I got 4 hoses replaced. They charged me $529. It was a lot, but it is what it is. So yesterday's job was really a wash at this point, but it is what it is, you know. It's part of running a business, and I got a used piece of equipment, so things like that will happen, especially with hoses. You know, older used piece of equipment, you know, 9 times out of 10, you're gonna have a hose blow out. I mean, it sucks because the guy told me that he changed them all, but clearly that was not the case once I got up in there and I seen what was going on. I mean, the other ones were fine. They weren't leaking, but I'm not going to sit here and try to, you know, run a machine with hoses that I know aren't good. So I just had 4 of them changed. The last 4 that weren't good, had them swapped out because I just don't want to have to deal with it blowing out again on me because it's not fun to have a machine broken down and you got to shovel stuff. So now what I'm going ahead and doing is heading over to that second job that I was supposed to do yesterday. And I'm going to go knock that out. It's a really simple and easy rock spraying job. And, you know, that's when we're going to knock it out. I did miss the first day of the auction today. I'm very disappointed, but it is what it is. You know, I had a breakdown yesterday on one of my machines, and it caused, you know, kind of a domino effect on like my timing that I had to get stuff done and where I needed to be and where I wanted to be. So that's also just a part of business as well. It's no big deal. I'm not angry about it at all by any means necessary because it's not like I haven't been in this situation before, even with my brand new machines that I used to have, my two Kubotas. So let me stop wrapping your heads off. I got a 42-minute drive. I might just throw the live of the auction on just so I can see what everything is selling for. But I will be there for tomorrow and hopefully all the rest of the days in this week for this auction because it's today, which is Monday, all the way up until Thursday. So I'm hoping I can catch all those days. Maybe snag a few things if it's within reason, you know. So yeah, let's get to it. See you guys at the job site. All right, so it looks like they sprayed most of it, but I'll get the rest of it up with the machine. And yeah, that's what we got to do. All right, so we're gonna get this knocked out and move all the rest of this and then get all everything good. Let's do it.
Yeah, my insulin's ran me out of gas. I was trying to hurry up and get here. Didn't stop and put gas in my gas can, but it is what it is. I'll just go get some right now. But I ran out of gas. But yeah, we just got all this pretty much spread. I'm just helping her get all these rest of these materials up. Yeah, but rookie mistake right there. But I did bring the gas can. I just was trying to get here as quick as possible. And I thought I would have enough just to get me through it, to be honest. So it's really just on me. But let me go get it. All right, so I'm on my way back. I got some gas for it. I should have got ethanol free, but I went to the closest gas station. They didn't have ethanol free, so it is what it is. I'm just gonna have to later down the line get some ethanol free stuff, throw it in there, or actually I might get some of that True Fuel. I know people say it's a waste of money, but to me it's not. I feel like it just gives the lawnmower longevity, like the engine more longevity, and it's just a clean way of, you know, putting fuel in your system. So I actually have no problem with True Fuel. I mean, obviously I can't get it every single time because, like everybody says, it is expensive, but I'm definitely going to do it a few times a year. Or if I'm not using it, I'll throw some of that True Fuel in it, or maybe I'll just throw some stabilizer in it if I have regular gas in it. Just if I'm not using it, it doesn't get like clogged up and mess up the carburetor and clog it up and whatnot. So yeah, we'll be back there in 4 minutes. Look at it out of here. It's beautiful out here in Claremont. It really is. If I lived here, I couldn't have any complaints. The only problem is they are kind of far out here. There's not very many stores close, so you got to do a little bit of driving to get to a store if you want to get some groceries, or you know, you want to go to a restaurant. You got to drive a little far. But I mean, it's peaceful out here. It's beautiful. We have open plains and, you know, brush and trees and just a bunch of land. So if you come out here, you're almost guaranteed that you're going to have some land. For being an older machine, this thing's pretty nice. I left it like this because it ran out of gas right here, and it didn't even drip down. I mean, it didn't even droop down even the slightest bit. So the hydraulics was strong in here, even though it's an old machine. It's real reliable. Yeah, this was already here from yesterday. It's still some hydraulic fluid in the bottom there. But yeah, let me put some gas in it. You can just put that inside the bucket. Thank you. Yeah, so we use all the rest of the materials. Some over there, the concrete fines. It's Rock 57 here, some limestone there, and then some more Rock 57 against the wall. I didn't videotape it just because I was trying to get it done. But everything is finished. You know, customer's happy. And yeah, we'll get out of here. All right, let's head out of here. Gotta go back home. All right, guys. All in all, I'm very, very pleased with that machine. That machine is good. I mean, you guys couldn't hear it run or anything like that, but I'll be honest with you, it didn't bog down that once. I mean, yeah, in some of the areas with thicker material, it was struggling to get through it, but it got through it. It didn't bog down, and it just kept going. You know, it just kept pushing through. Even when it was like, you know, it was real thick and the wheels were spinning a little bit because his wheels didn't bog down, just kept chugging. So that machine is a great machine. Yesterday it was a fluke. Well, it really wasn't a fluke. It just was maintenance. Like, you got to change the hoses every so often because they get dry rot. And yeah, that job, yeah, it was kind of a wash because I paid $529 for the hoses spread, those 4 hoses. But all in all, it's still a good machine, and I'm super happy about it. And the job was completed. It completed 2 jobs in 2 days. You know, with no questions asked. The lifting capacity is there, the power is there, and I'm surprised because realistically, I didn't think it was going to be there because it is a gas engine. But I mean, the 26 horsepower Kohler is it's a good engine, especially paired up with this machine. It's just like it has the perfect amount of power and hydraulic and everything for that machine specifically. You know, so yeah, I'm really happy about that. But you know, I'm headed home, and yeah, we can do the outro over there. So stay tuned here. All right, guys, what's up? What's up? So yeah, that's pretty much gonna conclude today's video. I mean, I'm gonna go ahead and go over the numbers so you guys see where we're at when it comes to doing this challenge that I'm doing with this piece of equipment and this investment. But yeah, let's do it. So for the first job, I charged $550 to remove that sand, and yeah, I mean, that was pretty much it. It kind of sucked, obviously, because I had to pay for my hoses, which costed me $529. So that's why I previously said that it was a wash, because it pretty much was a wash for that one. But that's still $550 towards the main goal of, you know, getting our return on investment. Even though we had to pay for the $529, it still counts towards it, because when you're operating business, you're going to have mishaps and you're going to have breakdowns and everything like that. So you can't count, for me at least, for this challenge,
I'm not gonna count that against it, because there's gonna be more breakdowns and more mishaps, and you just can't count that against, you know, the return on investment for the piece of equipment. Even though I didn't do the whole job, without that piece of equipment, I wouldn't have never taken that job at all. So $550 for that first one. And for the second one, I also charged $550 to go ahead and spread that rest of that rock and get that all situated for them. And yeah, so that will put us up to $1,100. It was supposed to be for one day, obviously, as you guys know. I was supposed to get both of them done in one day, but 2 days wasn't that terrible, because obviously, you know, the breakdown of equipment. But that's a part of it, you know. So $1,100. I paid $2,500 for the piece of equipment, so that gives us $1,100 towards that $2,500 investment in practically one day, you know, supposedly one day. So everything is fixed now. The piece of equipment should not have any more breakdowns. It runs good. The engine is great. All the hydraulic lines are fixed. That's why it costed me so much, because I had 4 lines fixed. Any of them that looked at any type of way of having any type of dry rot, I went ahead and had them change it because they were already here. And also, I don't want to suffer having another breakdown on another job site, so I want to avoid that as much as possible. But yeah, so this is video 1 of this series of getting the return on investment and see how much I can make from me doing this series and getting this piece of equipment, you know. So yeah, stay tuned here. We're gonna keep moseying along, but this is gonna be the end of the first video of this series. Don't forget to like, subscribe, show you guys some love. Leave a comment down below on what you think about this type of content. Of course, don't forget to get in your Bible, repenting your sin, and turn your life to Jesus Christ, our Lord and Savior, because that's the only thing in life that truly matters. All these things I do on my channel are great and all, but Jesus Christ comes first in everything you do. Put God first, build your relationship with God, and of course, get in your Bible and repent for your sins, guys, because that's the most important thing in life. It really is. So right now, I'm actually heading over to the auction, and you'll be seeing that in the next video of what this auction entails, and if I pick anything up, or if I see anything that makes any sense for me to buy. But yeah, I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.